For more, let's bring in Alex Kantrowitz, the founder of Big Technology and a CNBC contributor, and Gil Luria, who is an analyst at DA Davidson. Welcome to both of you. Alex, how significant are the OpenAI announcements today?
They're pretty significant, and that is because OpenAI is now taking a strategic pivot in a way where they were previously really focused on consumer. Now they're all in on enterprise. I have some reporting that earlier this week, Sam Altman sat with heads of New York publications and told them that enterprise is going to be a massive priority for OpenAI in 2026. My read on it is basically OpenAI kept trying to make its models smarter and thinking by doing that, you wouldn't really have to build out an application base for companies. And now they're coming to the realization that the model's intelligence is improving, but they're actually going to have to focus on building applications for enterprise. And that's where they're heading.
Why, Alex, are we talking about enterprise at all? It seems to me that the fundamental point is anyone who uses Gemini 3 is getting a better experience than anyone who uses, ChatGPT 5.1.
Okay. I disagree with that. I think ChatGPT, the latest models are...
That is the disagreement, though, right? I don't think it matters whether we're talking specifically about applications for enterprise. We're just talking about literally who has the better model. And as you know from using ChatGPT, the thinking mode takes forever. I just go to rapid mode because my stuff isn't life or death. So isn't the issue who has the better model? And right now the marketplace is saying it's probably Gemini.
So I would say it absolutely isn't who has the better model right now. I think right now what matters is what you do with that model and how you distribute it. And the numbers for Gemini are really good. We just had it up on screen, 600 million users compared to ChatGPT's 800 or 900 million that they're getting close to. The reason why Google's been able to catch up the way they have is because they have distribution. Google's CEO Sundar Pichai started out at Google working on the Google Toolbar, which he was able to distribute through partnerships. Built Chrome. Sundar is the king of distribution. And so even if Google's model is at par or even a little worse than OpenAI's, that is the challenge, is the fact that it's not necessarily a model battle, it's a distribution battle once the models get close enough, and the models are close enough. So you see Google relying on... Sorry, go ahead.
I agree with you, but I disagree that we're there. Well, Gil, what do you think? So again, I'm just going to the user experience. The user experience with Gemini is it's instantaneous. A lot of Google users, I don't know if it's built in because we have the mega plan. You're not really paying for it. ChatGPT, you're paying $20 a month for a model that right now you have to toggle over to thinking mode every time you want that result. The result takes literally several minutes, or you get the auto result, which is viewed as inferior as what Gemini can give you instantaneously.
So these are all important things, right? The quality of the model and its theoretical form is important. I agree with Alex. There's not that much of a difference. And by the time we all get to use 5.2, we're probably going to experience something that's slightly better than Gemini. But then there's a lot of other factors. On the corporate side, there's how good is this for using it for coding, which, by the way, the winner's a third entity, which is Anthropic. On the chat side, to your point, Kelly, it's how user-friendly is it? Do I get access to the right model at the right time, which is a user experience design issue? It's also a compute issue. Google has a lot more compute. OpenAI is still struggling to get compute because it needs capital to buy that compute, and it doesn't always have it accessible. So all of these things are important in this race. But again, let's not forget Anthropic, and let's not forget that we're so early in this race. Grok will have something to say. Meta will have something to say. And on the corporate side, Microsoft and Amazon will make sure that they're participating in these markets as well.